Good morning. It is me. Or is it I? It's Madame la Prof again with another teacher's wake-up call on a Tuesday. Is it Hot Take Tuesday? I don't know. It's not really a hot take when I think a lot of people would agree with me. So, in the news last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, but I read it last week. Our dear education minister, and I quote, would like to serrer la vis au centre de service scolaire. Basically, he wants to tighten things up at school boards and service centers. And I'm just wondering, sir, what is your educational pedigree? I mean, have you worked in a school? Have you done any teaching? Have you been in a classroom for an extended period of time and not just a visit, planned visit? I'm talking about, have you actually been a teacher? Je vais juste dire, my hot take of the day is politicians who know nothing about the educational field should mind their business. Should mind their business and not talk about things that they are not familiar with. So our current education minister has a master's degree in political science and a bachelor's degree in political science and a master's in international relations. There's nothing in there. And in his CV, his resume, there is nothing pertaining to education. At least our previous one was a teacher. One questions how he was as a teacher. Apparently he was a good teacher. I'm just saying, maybe the opinion was biased. Look, there are potentially some people who have not been in a school, have not taught, people who do not have any direct experience with schools that might have, a thing or two to impart to teachers. There's some validity in getting some input from different circles, different areas, different domains. There are a lot of concepts that come from different fields that are very beneficial to the educational world, but nothing so far that our current minister has said has actually been beneficial. He talks about also a center of excellence, and I read about it, and I don't want to say that I have reservations with the concept of a center of excellence, but I've got reservations. Look, there are some centers of excellence. Even our school board has one for certain things like mental health and autism, and they are great. They are amazing. But when you're working in the field of education, to offer a center of excellence, when we understand more and more that students, in order to become lifelong learners, cannot be necessarily given a standard of excellence that they themselves have not set. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I'm saying, who says that some dude like the educational minister knows what excellence is for student X or student Y or student Z? Yes, it is amazing to share best practices, and I'm all for that. But when it's run by some dude who has zero experience in education, I take that with not a grain of salt, but with the entire chunk, a block. So, I am not happy right now with our current educational minister. I am not a fan of his right now, especially considering his past. Considering his past, I am. I mean, just look up Charter of Values, Quebec, and you'll find his name. Je vais juste dire. So I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. I'm all for promoting success on the student's term. I'm all for promoting best practices, but that takes into account every school's reality. I'm all for giving teachers the tools that they need to ensure their students' success. But when those words are coming from someone who's got a bachelor's degree in political science and a master's in international relations, I find that hard to swallow. I find that hard to swallow. So on that note, folks, I hope you have a very lovely day. It's sunny outside. Maybe not when you're watching this video, but today it is sunny outside. Take advantage of it. Keep on being awesome.